Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new DIY skincare series. In this series, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your own full line of skincare products using affordable and all natural ingredients, which will give you that glass-like skin that we all know and love. So if you're interested in learning how to make all these products, definitely keep watching.
Nobody else you. Nobody else makes you. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do.
Okay, so today we're going to be making a black soap and honey cleanser, as well as a super easy 3-ingredient toner that's going to make your skin look and feel amazing. So we're going to start out with some African black soap that I got from Walmart. Now this soap has been processed with other things, so it is a light gray color. If you want to use raw African black soap, you can get some from Amazon, but this one worked perfectly fine for me. Then I'm going to take a cheese grater and we're just going to grate about 1/4 of this bar into a bowl. Now if you don't have a grater, you can definitely just cut it up into really small pieces, but the smaller the soap is, the better. It's going to make this recipe a whole lot easier to do if you can get the pieces really small. Now we're going to go with some distilled water. Tap water has a lot of impurities that you don't want on your face, so we're going to go with distilled water. Spring water is fine as well. And we are going to fill it until the soap shavings are just covered. Then we're going to use some good quality raw honey because African black soap can be drying, so the honey is going to make sure that your face is still hydrated after cleansing. And y'all know I like to measure with the spirit, so I'm going to say I put about 2 tablespoons of honey in here. So we want the soap shavings to completely dissolve in the water and the honey, so we are going to put it on the stove on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. So as you can see, there are still a few little chunks of soap in there. Not everything got dissolved, but I would say a good 70% did. So I'm going to show you how to fix this to make sure that it's a very smooth consistency. Now I'm going to take my immersion blender and we're just going to blend this mixture until all of those chunks are nice and smooth. And I honestly did not expect it to turn this like light gray color, which I was really happy with. But this also just, you know, adds some air into the cleanser and makes it like a light sort of foamy type consistency, which feels really nice on your skin. And then this mixture is way too loose, so we're just going to let this cool down as well as thicken a little bit to get a better consistency for a face cleanser. And after an hour, this is what it looks like. And if it does form like this hard layer on top as it's cooling down, all you have to do is go back in with the immersion blender to blend everything to the smooth, creamy consistency that you see here. So I'm just going to take this little travel size bottle that I got from Walmart and a funnel, and I am just going to put this into the bottle. Now I will say, if you do plan on storing this for more than a couple days, to add a preservative, because this does contain water, which means that it will form bacteria and, you know, go bad after a while, so just make sure to do that. But I'm only really going to be using this for the purpose of the video, so we're good. Now let me show you guys how to apply this cleanser for the best results. So we're going to start on very dirty skin, as I just finished working out. Yeah, your girl's working out consistently now. So we're going to take the cleanser that we just made, and you really honestly don't need a lot. I'm doing like a dime size amount, and I'm going to rub it between my hands, and I am going to really apply it thoroughly onto my skin. So if you have a facial brush, you can use that. I learned that me using a facial brush doesn't make a huge difference, so I just don't worry about it anymore. But if you have one, you can definitely use it. But you just want to make sure you're cleansing like every part of your face. I like to make sure I get around the corners of my nose, around my sideburns and my hairline where all that gel and stuff is around, and just also on my chin, which I feel like a lot of people get. So you just really want to work it in thoroughly. I do about 60 seconds of a good cleanse. Then you want to rinse it off with some warm water, and I use paper towels to dry my skin because towels can hold, you know, bacteria and stuff. So I use a paper towel, and that's it. My skin looks so clean and so soft, and it doesn't look dry because again we added that honey to make sure that the African black soap doesn't dry out our skin. Alright, now let's get into this super easy toner that has like 3 ingredients and takes like 5 seconds to make. So first we're just gonna start out with 1 lemon. So I learned that rolling the lemon will make it easier to get the juice out. You can do this with oranges as well. I don't know when I learned this, but I learned this, so. And we're gonna cut the lemon in half, and understand that's not in the very center, but like y'all, it don't matter. And we're only gonna use 1/2 of the lemon. We're not gonna use the whole thing. And we're gonna take my juicer, and we are just going to squeeze about half of this wedge of lemon into a bowl. Lemons are great ingredients for facial products because they do help to even skin tone, get rid of dark marks, etc., which is what we want in a toner. So and then we're just gonna pour this into another little travel size bottle. Honestly, maybe like 1/8 of the way full. You don't really need a lot of this. Then we're gonna go in with some apple cider vinegar. You guys have seen me use this a couple of times when it comes to my hair, but it's also great for your skin. Like always, you wanna make sure this has the mother in it. That's very important. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. And we want to fill this up about halfway to the bottle. You want to make sure you don't do too much because this has to be diluted, so you don't want it to like fill the whole bottle. Usually you dilute ACV with water, but we're going to go in with some witch hazel, which is already known for being a very hydrating toner. And we're just going to fill this all the way up till the bottle is full. And that's kind of the proportions that you want to use to make this a really good toner. Then I'm just going to put the cap on, and I'm going to make sure to shake this really well to make sure everything's thoroughly mixed. And that's it. You got yourself a really good and easy toner in like what, 5 seconds? So you always want to apply toner after you've cleansed. I've already cleansed and done a scrub, which is why my face is a little bit red right now, but that goes away in a couple minutes. So I'm just going to take my toner as well as a cotton pad, and you want to make sure you shake it before use each time to make sure everything's nice and incorporated. And I'm just going to apply this thoroughly all over my skin to make sure I get rid of any dirt that I didn't get when I cleansed, and just again to help me get rid of dark marks, hyperpigmentation, and a very even skin tone. And that is it, you guys. So we really sat up here and made our own cleanser and our own toner for super cheap, affordable, and all natural, so it's great for your skin. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the series, as we will be making so much more DIY skincare. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any of the uploads. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products that help promote hair growth. Alrighty guys, hope to see you in part 2. Bye.
Tell me what you see in me.